10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Disruptor.
So, Disruptor picked up. So, you've got the Disruptor, Darkseer, Nyx Assassin. As Disruptor's going to give you a little bit of control, have that silence, and Nyx Assassin's going to give you that vision to get that glimpse off. So you can glimpse, pull back, thanks to that Nyx who will come in with the Vendetta, get that information, grant that intel, and then they go into the Lifestealer. You're going to want to grab somebody who can help you jump in. Sometimes there is the Doom that gets the Blink Dagger, blink with the Centaur Stomp, get the Lifestealer to pop out of that Infest, but Lifestealer safe lane, Doom off lane, Abaddon 5. For Royal Academy right now, Keen Gaming, they've got the offlane Darkseer, the 4-5 on the Nyx Disruptor, and now they go into the Ursa, and Ursa is really all he needs is Phase Boots to be effective. He'll also bring you a Blink Dagger, and Shadow Shaman will be the 4 here for Royal Academy. They need a mid, and Keen Gaming, and the Ursa could go mid. He's been spotted in the safe lane more often as of recent.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Shadow Shaman giving some extra control here for Royal. They've got the Doom, Infernal Blade. I'd like to see them have another stun. I'm always a fan of Puck with the Lifestealer.
Dire team ban.
Viper getting banned. You know, have that Illusory Orb or have a Blink Dagger on the Puck. Get your way in, Infest pop, throw down a Dream Coil, and if you're running away from this Lifestealer, it presents a problem. You're either snapping the Dream Coil or you're taking shots from the Lifestealer.
5 seconds remaining.
Viper banned. I'm wondering what that means that they're going to pick up here for Keen Gaming. Take a look at their previous matchups. As they've gone Ursa, Sven, Puck, Ancient Apparition, Nyx. A little bit of a similar lineup. They've used the Viper before. They've also gone Lifestealer. Picked up the Naga to carry. And then the last time they played Keen Gaming, they had Sniper, Veno, Darkseer, Pango, Venge. OD was their mid.
Dire team pick.
Dusa getting banned, and Royal, they go back to the Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend, Shadow Shaman, Lifestealer, Doom, Abaddon. Lifestealer's way in might just be through the Doom.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what this final pick will be here for Keen Gaming. Sniper.
You may
Okay,
now
I've played this
select
before.
your heroes.
It'll be Yi on the Sniper, Old 11 on the Darkseer, Old Chicken with the Ursa, Kaka on the Nyx, and Dark on the Disruptor for Keen Gaming. Royal will have 897 on the Shadow Fiend, September on the Shadow Shaman, guy who is without an American call-out name on the Lifestealer, Flyby back on the Doom, DDC back on the Abaddon. So I like the Shadow Fiend in the games that I've seen him today. Sniper, they don't exactly have an amazing jump to get on top of him. Maybe they get a Blink Dagger on the Doom, but other than that, I mean, it's going to be rough to get to the back lines. Ursa's going to be forcing you to fight in the front. Nyx Assassin giving you that intel. I really like King Gaming's lineup. I think it's hard for the sniper to get attacked. He can sit in the back and truthfully, with enough farm, can really ruin Royal Academy's chance in this game. Here we go, game 3. Hopefully, for all our sakes and all our sanities, the lag is not... Oh, God. Why did I say anything? I just didn't have to speak. If I just didn't say anything... That's all I had to do. Was say the word. There we go. It doesn't look laggy. We look good. I'm excited. So let's see. Are they going to go for the tri-lane? They are bringing the Lifestealer down towards bottom. They've got the Shadow Shaman here as well. Abaddon is more towards mid. He's got that ward zone. We'll place one over by the river. Got everybody from the side of King Gaming coming towards bottom. And this ward, I think, just glances onto the Lifestealer. So let's see, is TDC coming into the wrong neighborhood. Kinetic field level 1 from the Disruptor. Old Chicken starts to hit DDC, but not outputting maybe the damage he would have liked. And they've got the Ion Shell, not yet putting it on Old Chicken. They just haven't caught up, and by the time they get to this tower, it's just not worth it. However, they still have 15 seconds. And still, this bounty rune is up. Let's see if they're able to get both of them. As TDC set. And the Lifestealer back up. Old Chicken now with the Ion Shell. The Kinetic Field will hold them out. They've got the Bounty Rune here over towards top. Disruptor will pick up the other one. But open wounds on Old Chicken. Ion Shell or not. This could be first blood. It will be first blood. They're into the hands of DDC. And meanwhile... oh, no. Does he have Impale? He does. He lands it. Now he's got to go get this one. Oh, is he faster? Come on, Kaka, you got this. No, you don't. The race is over. That was entertaining. You're going this way? I'll go this way. It's kind of like when you get into like a hallway. You see somebody coming at you and you're like, excuse me. No, can you just... You're trying to go the same direction, even though you're trying to get around each other. That's what that felt like. So Sniper against this Shadow Fiend. Sniper already sitting at half health. He does have another Shared Tango as well as a Salve. But he's sitting already level 2. And ahead by quite a bit. DDC goes down over bottom. That'll be the return kill that they wanted, or down over towards top. Sorry about that. It was Old Chicken bottom before. And they end up even at 1 for the moment. Keen Gaming getting themselves 1 back. And Yi, he's so close to level 3 already. This is 8-9-7, so really the experience is not too much different. But it's 8-4 to the 5-0. Flyby has to be careful about where he places himself in this lane, as they've already been able to kill DDC. It's Old 11 using the Ion Shell. He has Surge to get away, just about to hit level 3. Maybe hoping to hold on to that Ion Shell until he hits level 3. But see that he uses it. He's got 2 mangoes anyway, so mana not an issue just yet. He's also got that clarity. Salve gets popped here by 8-9-7 in Viz Rune. in the top lane, and these shots coming in, and he just salved up. Already down to about half health. He needs to be careful. Flyby finally hitting level 2. He's got one in the Inferno Blade, but King Gaming, Old Chicken, and Dark have hit level 2, and just about to hit level 2 is Kaka, and there it is. So he's got the Impale, they've got the Kinetic Field. Might also have the Thunder Strike on it, so they have more than enough damage to get a kill on a DDC if he's not too careful. Meanwhile, September looking to maybe come across and go after this sniper. Land a couple of raises, and it should be an easy kill, especially Invis right now. But September shows himself, and now 897 comes out of the Invis, kind of blowing an opportunity there. He had Ether Shock, he had the Shackle. I feel like they could have had a kill if played properly, but unfortunately for them, the tower spots the Shadow Shaman coming over. Inferno Blade on Kaka, Impale misses, and Neutral Creeps get credit for that kill onto this Nyx Assassin. Abaddon sitting low, DDC forced back. And Clarity will be popped here by Dark. Just continuing to harass Flyby. Clarity gets popped, September towards the top. Go after Dark, the Kinetic Field. Starts to allow him to make some space between him and these two heroes from Royal. He turns back around, Sep might find him, and I think he spotted him for just a split second. He's got Shackle, but won't even use it as the right clicks come in, and September is able to kill off Dark. So 2-1. Early on. September coming back towards mid, but will be spotted by Kaka. So again, coming over for a gank onto Yi and unable to successfully grab it. Just about to hit level 5 for the Shadow Fiend, but halfway to level 6 for the Sniper. He's having a very good time here, 23-9 to the 20-1 of 897. Just continuing to harass and using the take aim. Doing so much damage here to the Shadow Fiend, making him feel very uncomfortable in lane. He's not level 6 just yet, but the damage is in. 897 trying to run away. One more shot, and he gets him. He runs him down. September just way too late to the party. DDC dies over top. It's a 3-2 lead for King Gaming.
Ours, not yours.
So now very much ahead. Yi, this is the Yi we're used to seeing. Who had been dominant mid, who had really shown up in the major most recently. And they get the kill on a September over mid with Kaka making a rotation. Dark Seer low, as is the Disruptor. He'll end up dying to the raises from Shadow Fiend. 897 makes a rotation to try and hit 6 a little bit easier, as his lane over mid has just been atrocious. Pick out the Observe reward, but 3 heroes here. Should be able to walk away, and they don't have Glimpse, but they do have a Kinetic Field. We'll move in on a 397, and the Thunder Strike will be purged off. September getting hit by the Sniper. He's got the Shackle. Spike Carapace comes in, and another kill here for Yi. Forces him under the tower, but he has his salve, able to heal up. And that is... Hold on. Old Chicken low at Kaka under the tower, but Yi already 2-0-1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Flyby. This time with the Thunder Strike, trying to run away. The Thunder Strike purged off. Wrapping around. Kaka just out of range of that raise. 897 back here towards top. This is just leaving an open lane for the Sniper. He's just about level 8. How's the Lifestealer doing bottom? He's going into that Midas. He's actually almost got enough for that recipe. Just over 7 minutes in. Top kinetic field on a DDC. They don't have Impale, but they'll get the kill. And this is another one for Yi, who's made the rotation over towards top to get himself a third. Things are going real well all over the map. And Darkseer bottom, he's level 8. 63-1. Midas is there for this Lifestealer, but other than that, Darkseer's having a fine time. He's keeping up with the Lifestealer. Top of the net worth is the Sniper, and like I said, the quicker he comes online, I think the easier this game gets for Keen Gaming. They're going to start to pressure quite a bit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They'll go for this top tier 1 tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Yi helping out Old Chicken, continuing to put the pressure on this tier 1 tower. They work through these creeps, and they should be able to get the tier 1. Doesn't look like anybody's going to defend this. Meanwhile, they did lose their tier 1 over bottom. They've got level 6 available on the Doom, but he's gone 3-1-1, so he's got a skill point available. DDC on level 3. Shadow Fiend working on level 8. You already know level 8, working on towards getting level 9. He's very much ahead. What's the XP difference right now? Not terribly much, but for where they are in terms of the game, that's a substantial amount. DDC still top. Thinking about maybe looking to defend, but it is very hard to defend against this Sniper. You've got Dark nearby. Anybody who TP's in is just going to get glimpsed away. Old Chicken goes into the trees, and DDC forced to TP out immediately. So, are they going to give up this tier 2 tower? DDC back towards the tier 2. Meanwhile, bottom. Old 11's still okay. They TP over the Nyx Assassin. And they've got 3 heroes smoked up for Royal, but it'll be broken by Old Chicken, who turns around immediately. Have to get out of harm's way as Old Chicken pops the drums, the kinetic field, as well as the glimpse. They'll lose Dark. Old Chicken should be okay to get out of here with the immediate TP, and that's over to the Shrine. Double damage top.
Double damage.
Picked up here by Old Chicken. They're looking like they are setting up to smoke. And they did smoke up. That ward, though, spotted the Hellbear going into the Roche pit. They're on the high ground, 897. They drop down the Serpent wards. They've also got the Hex that comes through on Akaka, but they get the kill on a DDC immediately. Ursa trying to take down Roche, but they're starting to surround this pit. They need to choose this fight wisely as, yeah, they knew that they were in. But the Serpent wards have already been dropped down, so it's not really a big deal.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think they can get in this pit and take the Aegis, but they can definitely try to fight for it. Nyx Assassin TPing back and another smoke being used. They'll go through mid. If they can win a fight, they'll get themselves Aegis. And they find DDC, and quickly he's dispatched. The wall plays down. The Doom comes out onto the Ursa. Lifestealer trying to hit away. The Requiem's used. Kaka back alive with the Impale, hitting on 3 of these heroes, and they've got the kinetic field around them. Vacuum back. Flyby in trouble, trying to run away. He's infested by the Lifestealer, and Doom for just a moment longer. Popping out of the infest, not getting pulled back with the glimpse. Flyby, one more shot, ends up going down. That's the Dark. They'll look for 897 as he's trying to run away, but the headshots are proccing, and he's not getting far enough out of the way. Keen Gaming getting 3 kills, not losing anything once Kako is back alive after the engagement by the Roche Pit. And they take the fight over mid. Now 3,000 net worth ahead going into the Roche Pit. And should be able to take this Aegis. There it is, Aegis for old chicken.
Burns immortally me.
Things coming up all Millhouse right now for Keen Gaming. He's got the Yasha. He's also saved up 1,100 gold. BKB will be the first big item here for Ursa. He's got this Aegis. Will continue to farm as much as he can. And Yi having a really good time at 4-0-4. Darkseer going into the mech. He's already got Arcane Boots. Looking for the sustainability. Got the glimpse on the DDC. He's been caught out once again. They'll hit the Vendetta. They'll get the Impale. Old 11 gets the kill. And again, just pickoffs after pickoffs. Team fights being won here by Keen Gaming. 4,000 net worth lead. And when the lag isn't real, they seem to be working quite smooth. So Shadow Fiend, he finally gets himself the town. He's looking for a BKB into a Blink Dagger. And that Blink Dagger is going to try and help the Lifestealer get into these fights, as well as the Doom who's going for the Blink Dagger. So they're really trying to get him in with the Infest. But Lifestealer, Static Storm in a lot of trouble. Kinetic Field, they miss the Impale, but it shouldn't matter. The Vacuum back, they'll get the kill. They look over at DDC. Now with the Surge on to Old Chicken. This bear is so fast. Reminded me of that Queen song. Can't sing it for copyright reasons. Moving at the speed of light. 200 degrees, that's why they call Ursa Mr. Fahrenheit. He's almost got this BKB. He is working pretty quickly in terms of his farm. Serpent Wards around the Disruptor. Miss Coil still alive, but finally the Serpent Wards take care of him, and Nyx Assassin wisely not showing himself, as he would most likely be dead. And actually the Ursa goes to the Blink Dagger, so yeah, can cover the distance. That's fine. As Nyx Assassin finally spotted, but will walk out of harm's way. Old 11 is up here continuing to farm. Continuing to push this top lane, and he's just about got this mech. Again, the Lifestealer has to be careful. Static Storm with the Kinetic Field laid down. The Impale hits onto DDC. The Borrowed Time will be popped. Kaka taking a lot of damage with the Spike Carapace being used, but Old Chicken blinks forward. He's debuting that Blink Dagger, looking over for the Lifestealer. The Assassinate comes out, and the chase is on. Into the trees he'll go, weaving his way through the maze. He makes his way out. A right turn from Old Chicken, a left turn from Lifestealer, and they just slightly miss each other. For the Desolator on the Lifestealer is 897. He's trying to get into the BKB. Actually, will go for the BKB before the Blink Dagger, but they've got the Glimpse as well as the Thunderstrike. Now they've broken him. Assassinate comes out. Vacuum into the two-man hoof stomp. They get 897. Follow it up with a kill on the Lifestealer. And now they'll look for September. So he will get struck down, or, well, okay. Miss him, get shackled, and then die. King Gaming just rolling over Royal Academy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
On the high ground they go. This is what we saw last time. Free 20-minute high ground siege.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So the Aegis will expire. They'll look with the Lifestealer, trying to force out the Rage, because then they can really just kite him from there. Surge on old 11, but behind him with the Hex, Serpent Wards come out. A lot of damage being done here to Dark, but they get the kill into September. Now they'll look for the Lifestealer. The vacuum back into the Static Storm, doing so much damage. The Doom comes out onto the Ursa. You just lost the Aegis. That's going to be 2 here for the side of Royal. Buyback on the Disruptor, looking for old 11. The Inferno Blade comes out, surging. And there's the Impale to stop the Doom and keep old 11 alive. But now they look over at 897. The buyback from Dark, trying to bring 897 back into the kinetic field, but it forces out the BKB, the 10-second BKB charge used defensively like that. And it does save his life, but it's just a discouraging feeling to use your 10-second BKB that defensively. So everybody back up for King Gaming, immediately into the smoke. And blink forward, Thunderstrike, right click's coming out. The BKB's not going to matter this time when it's on cooldown. You get the kill, Shadow Fiend dead for 41 seconds. Lifestealer just trying to farm the jungle, but how much time does he really have?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
EDC
attack.
gets chased down, ripped apart by the bear. Ursa, played by old
Radiant's
Chicken.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is why they tell you to just roll up in a field position if you ever see a bear, because they can do that. So Shrapnel laid down right by the tier 3 where it once stood. And they're wrapping. They're looking to take some exit kills here. The Rage will be popped immediately. They've also got the Hex with the Ion Shell. Ursa in trouble, getting low, might die, stays alive, gets the ult off, and they get the kill into the Shadow Shaman. BKB's been popped by 897. He'll look for the Requiem. The Impale misses, but he's got the Spike Carapace. Now you're without the BKB, and you need to be careful if you're the side of Royal. You bought back on September, continuing to chase. They've got the Hex as well as the Serpent Wards. They'll look for Kaka. They'll get the kill onto the Nyx, taking out September, who just bought back. Rage is used as well as the open wounds, but now he needs to try and get out of here. Glimpse in the kinetic field, right by the tower, in so much trouble, but hits pretty hard on an old 11. Flyby comes in, there's the vacuum, pulling him back, getting the kill, dead for 50, taking out DDC, who will deny himself the Doom through, as well as the Inferno Blade onto the Ursa. They'll try and keep him alive, but the Razes do the work, and they will finally finish him off. Glimpse back one more, kinetic field again. Flyby taking a lot of damage. The Serpent Wards are still here, but it's not going to matter. Flyby dies. 4 heroes dead. They look over for 897. They don't have the mana for another Glimpse, so he'll be the only one who gets to go back towards the base. They lose the Ursa, but they get 4. Technically, they get 5. They got September twice. SNY, 2 Wraith Bands going into a Lincoln's. Ursa going for a Basher. And the Dark's here, looking to finish off the pipe. So 8,000 net worth lead right now for King Gaming. Truthfully, it doesn't feel like they're going to give up this net worth advantage. The Wounds comes out, Spike Carapace used, stops DDC, the 4-step back. Rage will be over with, and he's now in between the entire side. 897 trying to help, but they've got the vacuum wall. The Requiem comes out, they'll get the kill in the Dark. Old Chicken moving forward, he'll infest in a flyby. You don't end up with any kills.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Royal, Shrine up. They're okay to go again. that shrine, and with that
Dire's
little bit of a
bottom
reset,
tower
they
is
might find Yi for the first time. They've got the Hex, the Infernal Blade, and oh yeah, 8 times killing spree going to the Lifestealer. That's a big one there for Royal Academy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
23-12, 23 minutes in. 7,000 net worth lead, but a good chunk of gold going the way of the Lifestealers, trying to finish off this Desolator. Has the Midas.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Going forward, Centaur Stomp. And Spike Carapace comes out to stop the Doom in his tracks.
Tower is under attack.
Off that though, Keen Gaming, they're gonna smoke up. Old Chicken has the Basher finished. And Roche available, so let's see if he just sneaks into the pit and goes for it. Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, coming over, DDC trying to lead the way. Shrapnel on the high ground. Aegis Cheese picked up. Aegis this time for Yi. They've got the glimpse into the Impale. They've also got the Static Storm. The BKB will be popped as well as the Requiem, but this is kind of far away. The Requiem ends up hitting a couple of these heroes on the side of Keen Gaming. They look over at DDC. The borrowed time will be popped. They've also got the kill and a flyby. They'll chase him. They've got the kinetic field to lock him in. Nowhere he can go. 2 heroes dead. And Keen Gaming will hope to get more.
Dire's courier.
Ooh,
has
blink
been
over
killed.
getting the courier.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Desolator, Mask of Madness. Going for the set of racks. If they can win a fight here, they could just get
Are fortified.
clean up the entire base.
Dire's middle barracks are under
Ursa bashing the Lifestealer, but now has to be really careful. He does have the cheese. They're still working on the melee racks. Kinetic field to make some space. And that Aether Lens hoping to get that Hex from a longer distance away. He's used the Hex to blink forward. Has the Doom. Ursa on the run. Let's see what they're able to get. The Rage already getting used. And now the raises. 1, 2, 3 on an Nyx. 4 staff away. Staying alive. And now Royal need to rethink this whole thing. Vacuum wall on to 3. Serpent Wards laid down. There's the Ether Shock to take out Kako, who immediately buys back. And Yi on the back lines. They'll get the kill on 897. He's dead for 50. No buyback. And Lifestealer, what do you have after this Rage? And the answer really is nothing. He's trying to armor toggle his way out of this one, but he ends up dying. He buys out on the Desolator. They take out the Serpent Wards, and now they'll head over towards top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There it is. They get the tier 3.
Has fallen.
Or tier 2, excuse me. Might even be looking to jump in.
Dire's
Find an
top
opening.
tower is under attack.
Set moves through mid towards top. Got 897 with the Lifestealer back alive. Trying to throw some raises. Spike Carapace was popped. Won't hit on 897, whose BKB is down to 5 seconds already. 26 minutes in the game. It's already 5 seconds. They've got the Infest on a flyby. There's the blink with the hoof stomp coming through, and the Infest pop. They'll get the kill on Old Chicken. Now they'll look for more. He needs to get away, but Vacuum into the kinetic field as well as the Static Storm won't be enough because they all get out of it. DDC the only one to stay nearby it. BKB will be popped, and that's going to run out in just a moment. The buyback comes out from Old Chicken as well as Dark. Back to the high ground they go for the melee racks. BKB on cooldown. They don't have Infest. Doom on cooldown for another 15. Denying the melee racks.
Dire's Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Gotta be careful with how they approach this. They did buy back on both the Ursa as well as the Disruptor. They're up by a good chunk. But giving
Dire's
Royal
bottom
any
shrine
opportunity
is
to
under
come
attack.
back in is just not what you want to do. Where's the Infest? Is this going to be a smoke as well? They do have it.
Dire are scanning.
And they've got the scan. So they set up for the
Radiant
smoke,
are scanning.
but the Observer Ward catches that out.
Dire's top shrine.
So
is
now
under
Kaka will
attack.
come over, break the smoke. He's invis for now. 897 right behind him. They drop down an Observer Ward as well as a sentry. That'll spot Kaka, who will be immediately hexed and in a lot of trouble. The vacuum comes out on the 3 as well as the wall, but the wall's a little bit late. They look over the Lifestealer. The damage coming in from Yi is just too much for him to handle, and they finally get the glimpse. They pull him back to get the kill. He's going to be dead for 53 seconds, and now they look at the rest of Royal to kill. DDC's already popped the borrowed time. The buyback comes out from the Lifestealer. They'll get the kill on a DDC, and Old Chicken loses his life. He's going to be dead for 73 seconds. They're on top of Yi. This is a big problem now for King Gaming. They need to get Yi out of this one. Lotus Orb hexing him. Open Wounds comes through. Vacuum pulling them back, but is it going to be enough? The glimpse onto the Lifestealer. The blink forward from 897. Doesn't really have a lot of mana to work with. Finally, the Infernal Blade with the kinetic field. Yi kind of turning around every now and then to take some pot shots as he runs away. Assassinate almost killing September. So still a 9,000 net worth lead. They don't really get much of anything off that kill onto Old Chicken. It's just a kill where he didn't have buyback and they don't turn it into any objectives, so.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It feels like a little bit sloppy from King Gaming. They're going to want to tighten up coming in and trying to finish off the game. As they get the stun onto this Nyx. They've got the BKB coming through from the Doom, but it's not going to be enough to get the kill. And Akaka, the borrowed time is popped by DDC. They've got the glimpse on in September, who try to TP out. Should be able to successfully do so as we get a little bit higher in this fight. Take a look at the Lifestealer running away. The vacuum back into the wall. They take out DDC as well as the Lifestealer bought back. He's dead for 88. And now it's time for the bottom tier 2 and the bottom buildings to pay.
Is under attack.
There goes the bottom tier 2.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Onto the tier 3 they go. They've got the glimpse to work with. 50 seconds though till they get the Lifestealer back. Has to be all or nothing. And there's the vacuum onto 2. The Doom comes out. One of the Darkseer. Requiem on the backlines. The BKB's not really helping him. He's dead immediately. Dead for 64 seconds. The BKB pop by Flyby. Trying to get onto the high ground. The Doom is through onto the Darkseer. That will get him a kill. Well, he buys back, and then the glimpse comes through on a Flyby. They kill off September. They look for more. They look for the Doom, who no longer has the BKB. He'll end up dying. Now DDC is next, and GG will be called. King Gaming just 31 minutes in with no lag this time around. Will take the game, take the series, move on to the upper bracket. And that will be up against Vici tomorrow. So 12-5 and 11 for Old Chicken, and 15-1 and 16 for Yi. I mean, they started off quick. They got 3 kills there for the sniper almost within the first 5 minutes of the game. And it really did work out for them. And they just kept the ball rolling. They never stepped off the gas. They never held back. They never were like, all right, we're headed by this much. We're going to go back and farm. Let them kind of come back. No, they went for Aegis. They went for fights. Some fights didn't go their way, but they would come back up, get their ults off cooldown, get everything ready, smoke up, fight again. They weren't really stopping. They had 43,000 hero damage here on Yi, and it was all King Gaming for this third game. So take a look, wire to wire. Absolutely pristine game there from King Gaming, and that's it. They take the series 2-1. They end the day as a quick first game, an all-right first game in terms of length. And then the lag-filled second game that took 2.5 hours, and then a 30-minute third game for that last series of the day. Tomorrow, we're going to have Vici Gaming against Keen, and then LGD against Newbie. Winning teams qualify for the major. And then the third day will be the lower bracket, which is the loser against eHome, and then the winners of those best of threes. So that's it. It's been a long 11 hours or so. It's 11:13 in the morning. Oh my god. I really thought I was going to be going to sleep around 9. So I'm going to get some sleep. Hopefully be well rested. Get a co-caster for tomorrow. Less lag. Knock on wood. And yeah, I know things were getting a little wacky in that second game. It's just with the amount of pause, I really do think it was 2 hours total between all the pauses that happened in that game, and it just pulls you out of the game very easily when it's team fight, hyped up, pause, and it just gets drained from you. So that's my bad. That's my apologies. Tomorrow's a new day. Today's a new day technically because I'm going to be casting today, and everything will be a little bit better. Hopefully. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and have a good rest of your day.